Monkey Swim challenge, easy standard. Rolling around 60, we got 650 cash. Pretty much just the standard things, but we also have the spike shooter here. So I think just because we have Quincy, we'll go ahead and get Quincy started. And I really want to get down just attack shooter right here. I do think that attack shooter will definitely help out a ton on it overall, just because the way that the attack shooter can go, it will be able to keep most of the balloons at bay right there, especially with an overdrive. That's kind of where I'm wanting to get started, and then maybe back here or over here we'll throw down a spike thrower right here, spike factory, and then we'll be able to get it handled. That spike factory will be able to just kind of keep all of the different attacks and everything down, so we don't have to worry too much about it. Oh, I wonder. Oh, I can flip it over. There's a lemon wedge and a pie. It's lemon pie. And it's getting close to that holiday season, the final one. Well, then there's the new year that starts out, so not quite all of them, but getting close to all of them. Alright, I don't know if I'll get the 2,000 necessary for it, but definitely probably I'm going to put down, I think, a dart monkey right here, and then I wanted to get the eyesight. Do I want the crossbow? No, what we want is to get this, the juggernaut. If I get the juggernaut, it will pretty much take everything else out that I really need. The biggest one is definitely the camoed lead balloons, because the lead ones, if I don't get it, it will kind of not be able to work. I found out, you always want to keep improving in life and in your goals and everything that you're doing, so that is something that you'll want to look at and handle, and make sure that you can take every chance you get to continue to improving at different things and finding new ways to improve yourself. Definitely goes a long way, and a lot of people do notice it. So it's just kind of my words of advice. If you are realizing that you're too tired all the time, maybe you can look at finding something else to do. If you're maybe get distracted too easily, maybe there's some things that you can do to kind of help with that. If it's medication, if it's taking a break for some things so you can experiment on other things, because there's nothing in this life you can't do if you don't want to just continue to try and better yourself for it. Okay, we're gonna place another overdrive here, and then what I want, I guess I should have done this one first. I wanted to see. Okay, right here is the closest, and then we'll put the next one right on it. This one I just wanted a fire one, just so that we can take care of it like so. So most of the lead balloons will get popped and handled. And we are getting close to that round 40, so what I might do is get the spike factory down right here. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I'm getting a little nervous, not too much. I think actually if I place it more towards this side, and we'll go like right here. I just want to make sure we get the Moab shredder, because then if it pops here, they have a second chance to go around. But I'm fairly confident that these will be able to get handled with what we have so far, that the Moab will be no issue, but who knows? Who knows? But one thing I've wanted to learn and get better at, there's a lot of different things that I feel intrigue me. Recently I got a lot of Morse code things, and that's something that I thought would be nice to know. Get my ham radio license would be also pretty interesting. Just some skills that you know, would be interesting to use. Not that I necessarily need, but I think it would be very fascinating to know and to have. Just to support. I'd also like to learn sign language, but reading has always been one. I've listened to audiobooks most of my life. That's how I've been able to get through a lot of my books that I have read. But physically reading and being able to kind of take a step back from all social media and everything is something that I'm very interested in. And so that's what I'm excited to get a little bit more. I've been adjusting my habits as best as I can, so that I can get the most out of my time, so that I'm using it the most efficiently as possible. So that is what I've been up to as of recently, is just trying to get the most out of my time there. So, you know, you can always change and adapt, and so you can always do more and more things. So that's kind of what I really like about, you know, being here and being able to do stuff, is if you don't like something, most of the time you can change it for the better, or you can change yourself as well and be more adapt to it. And we're about halfway through, a little bit more, about 6,000. I think we'll get the tech zone right here. I think that will be the best one. And then I'm sure that at that point, we'll pretty much have everything squared away. As I think the tech zone will be able to just melt through pretty much everything. I wonder if this one's better than that one, just because it has more of a range. But I think this one gets more of the arc. So there's the tech zone. Yeah, look at that. It's just going crazy on it. Now, if we do save up, 12,000 would be really good. I'm not sure if we will, but that's why we have the spike factory down. I think that we should be able to get to 12,000, and then pretty much everything will be squared away. I think what we're going to do is use the Quincy ability, and that will help pop all of those camo balloons. Then I have the second volley, so everything else might go through. Yeah, look at that. Just absolutely shredding through every balloon. I also have the fun little extra ability that I might use here after. Right here, click the rocket. There we go. Use that Quincy ability, and there we go. Now we should be able to pop pretty much all the camo balloons that come our way. 38, the Inferno Ring. I only have just a few more. I think 5,000. That's Carpet of Spikes, or Spike Storm. Carpet of Spikes is the last one. And here we go. Look at that. Now we got multiple abilities. Let's use everything I can. Perfect. There's the standard challenge. What's the advanced challenge? Pop 1 lead. So is it just 63? Ceramic health is up 3,200. I'm gonna try cleansing foam to see if it will go through. 63. So it looks like we might be where we place it. I'm curious. Discount. Can I place it in any of them? I'm gonna place it in the extra pierce and see what happens. Place cleansing foam all the way up. And we're just gonna go for something like this. Those ceramics. Wait, I have a crazy amount of health. Will actually like go through? Well, I bet if I do the other one. Ooh, there it is. We got the advanced challenge. Placed it down, popped a lot of balloons. Pretty crazy overall. I'm sure there's other ways that you can do it. I wonder if some other ones, but in this one we are going right into the multiplayer challenge. The numbers 1 person's challenge easy standard. And then it looks like we're just going around 65. I don't see anything else other than Moab health is up and Moab speed is up. So we are going to prepare for the Moabs here. We should hopefully get a few players in here. Alright, there we go. We got 4 players, so we're gonna go in. Person's got a new Quincy skin, which is pretty sweet overall. Co-op game, everything is shared. That is very cool. I am first up, which is kind of sad because I was really hoping to get some other ones, but I do get a free dart monkey, so we'll place that down. I think for the Moab then, I am going to look for a sniper. And then that sniper should be able to go through and at least hold back the Moab. That's kind of my plan here. And just so that we can keep popping things and keep getting everything to go down further and further. Alright, let's see. Now, it's definitely the top. Do I want the camo detection? We're going to 65. I think that will be okay. So I think I want to go for the faster firing, but maybe I don't want it in case I want to let it go out so it's not just the sniper going through. If that's the case, I think I'll go for a tech shooter like I did previously and hope in the hopes that I will be able to pop everything as fast as it can. So that we'll go here, and then I think I will go up, but I won't get the cripple Moab unless it gets to about right here. And then I'll use it to pop everything down. Very cool. Unfortunately, I don't think there's any specials that I can do here on this. There's no fun things to click. Unfortunately, I think this is all for the holidays, which, I don't know, just having that warm tree light up in the living room just makes everything seem so nice, so comfortable. It just kind of brings in a nice little warm welcome. I had a few people mention that they are a little sad that it is so much about getting gifts for everyone and purchasing things, and I can understand that. As long as you make it about family or about friends, you know, those that you love and cherish, I think that it will be all right. As that's really what I feel like any holiday is about, or should be about, is just spending time with those that you love and, you know, showing that appreciation that you have for them. Alright, so I think I might go for bouncing. Well, I feel okay, we're gonna go like this, and I think very similarly we'll do the other one. I'm just a little afraid that some camo balloons might go by. I know that we have a lot down, but camo balloons are some of the bigger ones that get held up on stuff, as well as the Moabs. You know, we can do everything to pop as many balloons as possible, but the Moabs we run out of. So I don't think we'll get enough cash in order to do too much with this sniper, but we'll put it down on strong to hopefully help pop everything. Okay, good. We got some lead popping. I think if I get this one, it can pop lead, so there we go. Oh, we got this guy. You can pop some of them. Now we'll save up for that 1500 or 1530, and we'll get it squarely taken care of. And that one tower, that one monkey's going is absolutely crazy as possible. This one guy has got to be changing the direction over and over and over again. Okay, round 40 is coming up. So do I go track sprayer? I think I'll do that. The overdrive. Ooh, we almost lost someone. It's 25. But the nice thing is it loops here, and almost loops here. If I put it right there, I don't think I got it, but it does loop through quite a bit. Here comes the round 40 soon, so looking at it, we have a lot of dart monkeys, but okay, good. We got the Moab press, so these two should handle it like I was hoping for. I don't think I'll get the overdrive in time. Definitely could sell, but even then, I don't think I'm going to get enough cash, and I prefer having it the other way. Perfect. As long as we pop it, that's what I was worried about. The overdrive will definitely help. And then I think we pretty much have everything covered. We got our bases covered. And we'll get 65 handled very easily. And now if I get the Juggernaut, then we'll really get it. But I know there is a new school break coming up soon, so at least we have that to look forward to, where we can kind of relax, take some time off. Hopefully the teachers don't assign too much. I know I had a couple teachers assign some papers or some reading to stay in that academic side, but I would usually try to at least get most of it done in the 1 to 3 days that I had off from school, because as long as I looked at that, it pretty much took care of most of the schoolwork, and then I didn't have to worry about it at all. And I don't know, I just really liked having that leniency. Other times, if it was just something lame, like a book reading, I'd go to like Spark Notes, or I guess you could go to like Perplexity, ChatGPT now, and just ask like what is the summary of these chapters in this book, and then hopefully it will do that. But if not, I mean, I always read just a little bit of the synopsis, so I kind of knew what was going on. You know, probably not the best, not something I would recommend, because sometimes the teacher would ask a question and some of the students would answer, and I was like, that was not in the Spark Notes version of it. So definitely something to think about there, but I think most of the things have been handled and taken care of anyway, so don't think you have to worry too much about them anymore. Do I want faster firing on this guy, or do I want to go for the shrapnel bouncing bullet route? That is a great question, and one I don't know the answer to. I think what I do know the answer to is right here. We'll place an ice monkey, and we're gonna go for the icicle cannon, just like this. Probably won't get this far with the two boomerang monkeys, but at least we'll try. Now, do I want the cold snap where it can camo? Maybe we'll do the freeze. There we go. Yeah, they're getting a little farther, but I think we have our Moab stop and destroy section with the Kaylee boomerang. As soon as it gets thrown, it stuns it, and everything else handles it just fine. So I'm not too worried. We'll get through this round 65 as quickly as possible. Here's the round 60 Moab I was worried about. But with even the extra health and as fast as it is, we took care of that super fast, so didn't need to be worried one bit. If you have any suggestions on anything that I post here, feel free to leave it down in the comments below. I mean, if you've gotten it this far in the video, might as well subscribe. It is pretty fun to see that color change from that, I think it's white now, and it goes red, and then it disappears to that gray, or it's red and then it turns gray. But regardless, still is very cool to see kind of the cool sparkle effects that go on. And then let me know what you'd like to see in the future. I am working on a few different projects, but have a lot of stuff that I'm squaring up and taking care of personally. So as soon as those things get out, I'll get more down. But if you got any comments, let me know. I do appreciate them all. Leave the video a like, and I'll see you all tomorrow again. Alright, here's the two BFBs. The Moabs take it down, and look at our team right here. Got them all taken care of. So didn't have too much there. And there's all the 3 green check marks that we like to see every single day, or at least the 2 while we wait for these 3 days to go by. But remember that you're awesome, you're important. Things will change, they'll get better. You can put in the effort as you are strong enough and you know best. But I will see you all tomorrow, and I'll be waiting for you there. So have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.